Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. This is your genial host, Spiffy G, and it is Same Car Sunday. Today, we're driving around Road Atlanta in the beautiful American Southeast. And we are not in the LFA today. Instead, we are in the Porsche GT3, a wonderful car, a great car for Road Atlanta. In fact, there is a Porsche test track just minutes away from this facility, and you can drive the Porsche of your dreams, provided you are close to Atlanta and have a big pocket full of money. Always been a dream of mine, and will probably remain so, given the cost and the fact that I'm really nowhere near Atlanta at the moment. Anyway, welcome. Glad to have you on the stream. We have the chat open. I will be monitoring since I've learned how. Being a person of a certain age, it's taken me a little longer than probably a lot of millennials or even Gen Xers to figure out how this stuff works. Let me turn up my mic a little bit here. There we go. All right. Hopefully that's better. You can hear my mellifluous tones. Today we have some new drivers. Yeah, it looks so. And we've got a couple of Americans in today. So I'm not alone. Welcome, you guys. We also have TBC Jester, who goes by the name Mick D, not Dundee. Marky B, our usual commentator, not for this series, but for a couple of others, is on track today. He had a very good week last week in the LFA at the Nürburgring Sprint Circuit. He ended up grabbing first position in the first race, so congratulations, Mark. He and Jester had a hell of a chase all the way to the end, and hopefully we're going to have a weekly roundup as Travis picks up a penalty. And in the weekly roundup, we'll be featuring hopefully all of our races. We've got 3 in the can right now, but it is taking some time for us to figure out how to make it work. So bear with us as we try to figure out this new workflow. One very cool thing about these cars is DRS. When these cars get into the DRS zone, just like in Formula One, they can pop their little button on their controller or wheel or whatever it is they're using and open that sucker up on the straights. As you can see, if you look at Travis's wing, he'll pop that DRS open and that wing, like right there, that wing will pop open just briefly, and as he goes into the corner, it'll automatically shut off. Very cool feature of GT7. I don't know if it's a new one, but it's new to me and I love it. We are on the Sport Soft tires today? Is that correct? Well, Travis is running Sport Softs. What's Ginger Ninja running? Yeah, they're running Sport Softs. Justin, what have you done? I guess he's decided to make it a little bit more challenging, and yeah, good on you. Hello, Need to Know Nothing. He says, come on, Travis and Jester. TBC, let's go. Let's go. So welcome to the chat, Need to Know Nothing. It's good to see you. We have 8 on track today. Boy, it is great to see these lobbies filling up. GenX, my friends, is on a roll as Kanita, I'm going to say, our newest member, gets a little bit slidey. He's none the worse for it. He seems to be well in control of that car. pardon me while I take care of a little business here. Let's see what our coolest commentator's up to. Man, I love that livery, dude. Love it. Mark was never really a big livery person early on. He was more focused on the racing, but I think now that he's gotten so good at the racing, he's found a little bit of extra time to work on those liveries, and my golly, those are nice. He's done his LFA the same way. He's keeping with that fluorescent lightning bolt theme. But absolutely brilliant. And here's your old friend Rob, also known as Splatter. And his really gorgeous livery. Usually Rob goes for comedy, and perhaps today he's got a little bit of it, but this livery he seems to be taking quite seriously because it is beautiful. Our friend from Croatia, Croatia Glava, is sticking with the candy theme today. Last week it was Mars Bar. This week he's a Twix. I don't know if he's a left or a right Twix, but yeah, you gotta love that. So, sweet livery, Glava. Oh God, did I say that? Sorry. Hello, Justin, who is chilling in the pits. And we have somebody who appears to be new, Nath Pritch, unless this person has changed his or her name. I think we got a noob here. And taking position number 9 at the moment in the GT3 on the Sport Soft tires with the DRS. I believe this is going to be a cracking race, my friends. I can hardly wait. Back to Travis at the front. Travis is from Nebraska. Got into a nice little chat with him as he goes off and mows the lawn a bit. Oh, welcome to the Golden John Deere Tractor Club, my friend. I am going to change the display so we the driver's names. We're going to look at online IDs right quick. Ah, yes. So, we're done with qualifying, but I wanted you to see it. His handle is Airport Hobo, which is hilarious in and of itself. So I just assumed that meant something to him, like maybe he travels or something like that. But no, not at all. Spoke to him on the Discord, and he said he just was looking for a fun name. He got onto the internet and got a name generator, and Airport Hobo came up, and it tickled him, so he's Airport Hobo now. But he is a fast boy. So I am going to go back to nicknames, just because that is my preference, since they tend to be much easier to pronounce. So we got Ginger Ninja on the track. Comes in P2. Great work, man. Chilling in the pits with Justin. We have, I'm going to say Kaneda or Kaneda. Welcome to the lobby. We're glad to have you in the race. We've got the Jester McD, not Dundee, from Australia. Marky B from the lovely UK. We have Splatter. Glava from Croatia. Justin from Norwich in England, where I hear they have some very interesting places to visit. It's an especially great place if you're into plague pits. So Travis at the top by 7/10 of a second, drops a 1:23.3. Holy cow. That is bloody quick in these cars, especially on sport soft tires. So quite a range of times. Ginger Ninja, Kaneda, and Mick and Mark, all very close to one another, all within 3/10. Oh, so this promises to be a tough race. And there's Nat bringing up the rear. So glad to have you. Great job, Travis. So we have Jester. We have Travis, both representing the Bandit Club, which I thought, well, maybe that's some kind of a racing community. And in a sense it is, but it's really just a bunch of guys who like to get together, put up a lobby, have fun with their friends. So good on you. That was something we used to do when I first started with GT Sport. Every Sunday night we'd get together with a group of friends, 4, 5, 6 people, and do 3 different races. 2 of them serious, but the last one was a truck race where it was every car for himself, just smashing and wall riding and doing everything we could to get to the front. I don't know that I've ever laughed that hard in my entire life. It was truly entertaining. So today we have 2 sprints in sprint 1. And let me go to spectate and let me put up the interesting facts so we all know what's going on. All right, false starts are penalized. Everybody with the foot on both pedals. And lights are coming on. You're going to hear a lot of noise. And they're off. Travis is going to get the inside line coming into the first curve, but relinquishes it, takes the outside, which I guess he believes. And Ginger Ninja is off. And is that Nath? Nath Pritch that went off too? Yeah, Ginger Ninja. And no, Jester went off as well. Oh, that is unusual for Jester. Yeah, Mick D is not a guy who does that very often. I guess he's just trying to get used to the tires. We have Glava coming through on the blind curve. Travis now well out in front of Kaneda. Already picked up a full second on him. And Kaneda's got 7/8 on Marky B. Marky B still in his slip as they come into the back straight. And Mark is not tucking in behind that wing. Interesting. Now he does. And he's starting to pick up a few ticks. And look at Travis go. Man, Travis ate his Wheaties. Looks like he slowed down a little bit in the sweeper as he approaches the final turn and past the start-finish line. Yeah, Marky's getting a little wobbly. I think everybody just trying to get used to those softs. And, of course, they're cold tires right now with the grid start. So Justin picks up 4th place. Looking spicy. It's a little wide on that blind turn. I don't know if he feels that's the fastest way through. And Justin's running a controller as are several of our other drivers. And Justin has really mastered that thing. He says he was on a wheel for a while. Travis picks up a huge penalty. Don't know why. Let me see if I can get a rewind on that. But Justin has basically set his wheel aside and is focused back on the controller because he is so much quicker. And Travis getting to the penalty line. Let's see if this is going to work out for Kaneda. All right. He's back on the throttle with the DRS. Pineda did, and he opened his wing, and boy, he is right on his wing. And now the complexion of the race changes dramatically. Travis struggling through that corner. Pineda bebops into the lead. And now he's pulling away. And Marky B, thanks to the battle in front of him, is in the thick of it. So we have a race at the front of the pack, folks. And this, my friend, seems to be a trend in GenX racing, just to have tremendous battles at the front. And Marky picks him up on the inside, grabs a lot of curb, which tosses him around and puts him into second place. Great move, but he picks up the grass and gets slowed down, and Travis sneaks by. So Marky made a great move, but man, Travis was right there, and that drops Marky back, and Justin not only has him in his sights, but now has him on the chicane. Can't quite get through in the second part of it. Has to pull back. Has to tuck in behind him. Justin's making a great move on the inside of Travis. And man, Travis goes off into the grass. I think Justin gave him enough room. But holy cow, this is really getting hot up front. And for all that battling going on between P2 and P4, Pineda says, thank you very much. I'm just going to run away now. So Pineda sneaks up to the front. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, some great racing. What a fight. Let's see if I've got that on replay here. Let's take a look as Justin picks up a half second. So a terrific battle as Justin sneaks by Travis. Travis had a little bit of room. He probably didn't have to go into the grass there, but I believe he was just trying to be safe and not ruin anybody's race. So sorry about that, but good on you, my friend. And the race is young. We still have 14 minutes left, so anything can happen. And here's Mick. Mick dropped all the way back to 7th, and now he's up into 3rd position. Well, Justin gets right on his tail. Just 8 clicks back from Marky B, and 6 ahead of Justin. Let's see what's going on at the back of the pack here. There's Nav Pritch, who was in P9. He's moved up a spot. That's dropped Glava back in the Candy Mobile. So Glava must have had a bit of a mishap. Yeah, he's got a 141 there on lap 3. So whatever it was a bad one. Travis had a 133 on his last lap, so he's 5 seconds off to his usual lap, and my God, 7 off of his best lap. Jinja drops a nice 125 too, and he has been consistent. Justin even more so, though he's going to have to drop back now as he crosses the penalty line. So that'll cost him about a second. But Jinja Ninja is well back, so he won't have to change spots. He's just going to get him even further behind our friend from the Bandits Club, McD. So there's Marky now pulling a second away from Jester for the moment. And Pineda is just rocking it with a 124.9. Not the best lap, but oh, a great lap. Jinja Ninja is the one who's captured the best lap so far with a 124.3. And Scaneda gets into a nice little drift around the blind curve. Well, the downhill curve. He did something else at the blind curve. Well, that curve up at the top of the hill, that it absolutely destroys me. I don't care what car I'm driving. This is just a miserable track for me. I'm sure you don't care, but I can't stress enough how bad I am here. As Ginger Ninja pops into third, oh man, it gets all kinds of sideways. Picks up a curb. Picks up a little dust, a little grass. That's still fast as lightning on that controller. Justin's still tucked in fourth position as Travis comes in behind him. Travis has decided that it's time to race. Oh, cuts the corner badly. I don't know if that put Justin off or not, but Travis backs off. And whether or not it was his responsibility for that little mishap, he's not taking any chances and goes straight into sporting mode, which is just lovely. Travis is a good driver and boy, just a great guy. Good guy to talk to. In the virtual keyboard sense, I haven't had the pleasure of speaking to him personally, but I have heard him on the interviews, and just a terrific fellow. So that half-second penalty is going to make Markey drool a little bit. Boy, Mark has dropped back. The 135 on lap 6. So a lot of mishaps going on. I'm going to have to go through the replay here. This may be one for the books. As Travis goes off and mows the lawn again. And who else has a penalty? Is that Rob? Yeah, Rob's got a half second now. So both of those guys are going to have to serve it right here. So Marky B says, thank you very much. I'm going to take the inside line on you now. Takes a lot of curb there. I do believe that may be the fastest line. What's going on up front here? So the top three are well spread out. The race seems to be for P4 at the moment. I'm going to stick with it here. They come up over the hill. Everybody gets through cleanly. Justin takes a boatload of curb. Oh, what a chase. Travis gets a little close. It's a teeny bit cheeky. Really using that slipstream and plenty of DRS. I think everybody has figured out the DRS button at the moment. And Travis is really tucked in. Markey gets really wobbly. Damn. And Travis moves into P6, at least for the moment. Yeah, it looks like he is ahead now. And will pick up the inside position. So he'll take it in chicane. Justin gets through cleanly. Pulls away thanks to the battle behind him. So now about a second and a half. Whoa! Travis mows the lawn again. Gets the car stable. Comes up to this nasty blind hill. Really, all you can do is memorize this thing. You have to know what's coming. You have to know how to position your car. It's curtains for you. You're going to go off into that grass and possibly into that concrete abutment. Oh, man, Travis gets on the inside of Justin. And just grabs the spot. Just snatches it away. Tucks into the inside. Comes out nice and wide, taking every bit of that track and then some. Seems to be using the curbs to get those sport tires to grip around these curves. That works in some of them. So Justin now tucks into the slip. Pops on the DRS. Looking for a way into the inside here. Trying to get into Travis's mirrors, but Travis pulls away in the chicane. It just takes a fantastic line. So Jester, old friend Mick D, has worked his way up in P2 from where he was something like 4 seconds behind. Now he's just a little under 2 seconds. And Mick, if you look at the times he's stacked up, super, super consistent. As is Kaneda. Kaneda, tomato. We'll have to find out in the chat how you pronounce that, my friend. So slowly, ever so slowly, but ever so consistently, Jester is closing that gap. Now down to 1.1. Kaneda had a little bit of trouble there getting through the chicane, I think. Oh, he's getting very, very wobbly. Trying to hang on to those sport softs. Very committed. Yeah, the car is looking wobbly indeed. As Jester uses that curb to pull himself around that corner. It's a little slidey down the hill. And here comes Ginger Ninja in third position. Just a second and a half back. And now, inside of a second, that means Jester is going to pick up the slipstream. He's going to have his thumb firmly on that DRS button. Now, Kaneda's not using his DRS. I don't know if he's not allowed to. I don't know how DRS works in this, folks. I apologize. This is a new thing for me. But, oh, good Lord, Jester is hanging on. Just smashing that DRS. Hey, Will, how you doing, buddy? Will Hamilton's on the chat. I'm hoping he'll get into the next race. Oh my gosh, look at Jester go right up his chuff, as our friend Marky B loves to say. And oh, he is right in Kaneda's mirror. Holds back a little bit in that curb, probably just trying to stay off the grass. And that gives Ginger Ninja, who is a fast boy, the opportunity to pull up on Jester, and holy cow, he has done so inside half a second. You cannot ever count out Simon. Oh my God, he is quick. He is quick. He'll get off and cut the grass and do a nice job of it every now and then. But man, when the Ninja is on, watch out. I think Ninja is a perfect name for him. He will sneak up on you. You never know he's coming, and Jester gets loose. It's like Simon's going to tuck in behind him and not try to pass since he has to serve this penalty. I think he's better off staying in the slip. Oh, here's your race, folks. All right, so that's starting to knock him back a little bit. Let's see if he can stay within a second. And he can as they go into the chicane. And now Ninja, once again, is picking up time out of the corner. He's taking a great line. Every one of these guys has found his racing line. All within a half a second. Oh, this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant racing. Once again, I think I say it every time I do commentary. Oh my God, Ninja picks up a lot of lawn. But he is not dissuaded, nor is he perturbed. He just goes on like nothing's happened. Dirty tires and all. Though he does get awfully loose in that drop and drops us a whole second. So now Jester is right up Kaneda's trumpets. Coming in to the long back straightaway. He is going to have a ton of DRS. And I guess it is not possible for the leader to punch DRS. They're going to make it, perhaps they're going to make it like they do in Formula One, which would be awesome. Oh, maybe Kaneda doesn't know he has the opportunity or doesn't have his button set up for it. You do have to set your controller up. You have to map it if you're going to have overtake. So perhaps he hasn't mapped his button. I hope that's not the case. Because, boy, if Jester can get in front of him, he's going to need that DRS. Holy cow. This is like a rerun of last week, with Jester in second position, fighting for that lead with nothing left. 1 minute to go. I am sorry to everybody at the back of the pack, but boy, this is one hell of a race. A Ginger Ninja stalking. Oh man, I am speechless. So that's good news for you. Wow. Look at these guys just gunning for the lead. Half a minute to go in the race on the back straight. This could be it. I don't think they're going to get another lap in. I may be wrong, but I think that chicane could slow them down enough to where this could be the last one. 15 seconds to go as they hit the chicane. Jester's lights flashing because he's... Oh, man! Kaneda goes back. What happened, buddy? Drops to third place. He's out of fuel! Out of fuel, and he has to crawl past the finish line, and Ginger Ninja snatches P1. I don't know how that happened, but we're going to find out. Here we go. Oh, man. No. Let's go back to another replay here. Oh, my God. Oh, that was incredible. Oh, let's hope we can get this one in. So here's Kaneda. Runs out of fuel. Ginger Ninja gets on the inside on the downhill and snatches it from Jester. And Jester, once again, a bridesmaid, as Ginger Ninja makes an absolutely stellar move in the final turn to take P1. Congratulations, Simon. Oh, man. Oh, boy, that's one for the books. He takes it at the very end. Congratulations, Simon. Congratulations to Mick, to Kaneda, who put on a hell of a show, only to run out of fuel at the end. That was just... I'm going to have to take something now. I'm going to need a shot of whiskey or something. That was nuts. So Travis, a friend from Nebraska, grabs the fastest lap in P3 from Kaneda, who unfortunately found himself out of fuel after leading the entire race. Just foot to the floor, total commitment. Absolutely brilliant. As Nath Pritch says, good race. And oh, man. Yeah, or Glava says to Nath Pritch, good race. And yeah, well done indeed. Oh, my gosh. I may have to watch that again and again. Why did I gas out? Yeah, good question. Yep. It's a fuel thing, man. It's a fuel thing. So, yeah, watch out in the next race, Kaneda. We do have a fuel limit. So, wow. You do have to watch out for fuel. Oh, my heart. I may be too old for this stuff. Yay. Tick in, everybody. We got another race, this time a reverse grid. For all you new people here. Hi, you Will. I don't know if you're listening, Will. Hi, you Will. I hope you're watching. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. I'm a little speechless here. Sorry about the dead air and all, but oh boy. Get a sip of coffee. Glava came out of nowhere last corner. Scared me. Yeah, Nath Pritchett scared him. Yeah, got in his mirror. Glava may not have finished, up real high, but Glava's quick. He's a fast boy. Don't ever count Glava out. Yeah, Matt, it was a wild ending indeed. Oh my God. You're going to have to go back and watch that. That one is going to make the highlight reel. Man, look at Travis with a 123.2. So I think, yeah, I believe the race pace was even better than his qualifying pace. Good grief. Yep. Come on, everybody, jump in. Let's see another one. So you notice these driver ratings. Oftentimes, when you're watching a live stream, you'll see a lot of A plus ratings, IB ratings. You're not going to see a lot of that here. The reason that most of us are here is because we find sport mode to be rather, I don't want to say spicy even, because spicy would imply that it's fun racing. Not a lot of fun. You get a lot of punters, you get a lot of idiots, you get a lot of people that, just are not a whole lot of fun to drive with. They like to knock you off the track. They drive in anger. That's not what we're about. We are about fun, clean, fair racing. When somebody makes a mistake and puts somebody off, they will give that place back. Yeah, so the ethos of this group is just all about fun, fast, fair, clean racing. So we hope, like many today, you will join us. So who do we have? We have 10 in the lobby now. Ah, Matt has the wrong car. Yeah. Yeah, grab the GT3. Yeah, grab the 22 GT3 RS, Matt. Don't know if you can hear me. I am not currently in the GenX chat. I got in late. Wasn't feeling particularly well. Wah. Yeah, come on, Matt. Grab another car. You're going to be so far behind, buddy. Okay, yeah, Matt's bopped off. Hopefully he's going to get another car. Yeah, get another car, put on the sports softs, bud. So Matt is in. Matt from Canada, one of the Bandit Club members. So welcome back, Matt. It has been a while since we've seen you. Oh man, awesome livery. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you, friend. Good to see you. Matt is a fast boy. So this should be fun. Ah, good. The race is about to start. Super excited about this one now. We have 10 on track. This is one of the biggest lobbies I've seen in Same Car Sunday. I think the word has gotten out about how much fun this series is. Because this is all about the driver. Every car is exactly the same, other than the paintwork. Let's get the information up. All right, here we go. So this is reverse grid. We're going to go from the back to the front. So there will be a lot of overtaking. Very spirited driving. And we are off. Marky B pulls away. Splatter tries to get that inside line. Can't make it work. And we have a lot of bopping around in the back. What has happened? Who is off? Looks like Kaneda, our plucky driver from the first race, and our newest member, had a bit of a mishap. Looks like it was a racing incident. And that's working to Mark's advantage. Mark's pulling away now by 1.2. Splatter Trying to find a way to catch up, and that half-second penalty is not going to do him any good. Justin up in third with his awesome livery. Oh man, Jester's picked up a penalty. I'm sorry, Mick. Glava in fifth. And Ginger Ninja, the two are in the dead middle. Travis looking for a way around, punches his DRS. Oh man, we almost had 3 wide coming through. Nath Pritch making his way. Gets the inside line. Oh man, yeah, gets a little tight there. It was just a bit too wheel to wheel. Nath Pritch, I'm sorry, he says. Dude, I don't know how you're doing that in driving. So Nat's going to give that place back. Nat, oh man, that is very sporting of you, sir. Thank you very much. So I think we found ourselves another great guy. Fantastic. I'm always saying guy and man and dude. And I tell you what, I'd love to see some women join this series. I believe we have, I think, 2 female members in the entire group. And I've not seen but one race. As Marky B pulls 4.5 seconds away. Oh, there's some fist fighting going on here in the back. As Matt brings out the fall camo livery, representing lovely Canada, one of my favorite countries to visit in the entire world. I've been to a few, but I don't think any makes me happier than Canada. Particularly the poutine. And Chester found his way under Lava's wing. So Mick is looking for an inside line as he goes past the start-finish line. Just keeping it tight, probably saving a little fuel. And Glava goes off! Oh man, the Golden Lawnmower Award is up for grabs. And Glava is trying his best to qualify for it. So it looks like the spice is all back here as Ginger Ninja gets a little wild. Hangs on somehow. Nath Pritch has picked up another position as he set himself to the back, and he opens his wing on the short straight. Into the squared circle. Makes it a little bit wide. Yeah, it's pretty good grip, and heads out in fine fashion. So Glava bringing up the rear. Pay a little attention to Glava because I absolutely love that livery. He works hard on that stuff. Glava's a bit of a livery maniac. He builds liveries. He's got other groups that he's a member of that are kind of all about liveries. And boy, he's always in the thick of it when it comes to livery awards in that group. Oh, Justin and Rob are having a nice little fight. Splatter taking that inside line. Justin going outside. Getting good grip, but boy, they're taking completely different approaches to these corners, but both seem to be quite effective. And into the uphill. Rob gets a good run on him. Right on his trumpets. Taking the outside line. This works in his favor. He finds the grip. Picks up P3. So, on a tentative podium here. 5 minutes into the race. We've got a bit to go here. We've got about 19 minutes left. Now Justin hits the DRS button. And picks up the slip. Gets a nice little run going on him. Splatter, though, gets the inside line. Oh, man, and that plants Justin into the gravel. Unfortunate. Let's take a look at that, see if we can get a different angle. Let's do trail cam here. Oh, he just gets a little bit too hot into the first turn. So that's a shame. He took it a little bit too fast. Couldn't quite get enough of the anchors down. So that will drop Justin into sixth position, pardon me, with Matt up his chuff. Which I'm sure is going to be tough for Justin since he's not going to be able to see him with that full camo. Ginger Ninja. Pounding away. Brings himself up to both insides, on the inside of both cars, and snatches P6 just like that. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go back and have a look. That was brilliant. Alright, so Ninja takes the inside line. The other two get wide, pick up a little bit too much curb. Both cars get unsettled, and Ginger Ninja says, thanks, I'll take that. And bebops his way up to P6. What's going on up the front here? Oh, man! Justin just snatched away P6 from Ginger. So here's the race, guys. Whatever's happening up front, I'm sure it's marvelous, but man, we ain't stepping away from this anytime soon. This is where it's happening. Justin picks up another penalty. This time a full second. So he must have cut the curb at the top of the hill completely. Pardon me, folks. I didn't have time to hit the mute button. Let's see if we can find out what happened with Justin here. So that forced him to decelerate. Yeah, he'd already picked it up there at the top of the hill. Alright, back to real racing. So Justin's going to have to slow down here in the penalty box. That will definitely benefit Matt and certainly Ginger Ninja. He's just going to pull away by a couple of seconds now. So let's go on back and see what Matt's up to. Matt's already picked up the spot, taking away P7. So at the back we have Nath, who kindly gave away his spot after a little bit of rumpy bumpy. What does that mean, you Brits? I've heard that phrase. And I don't think it means what I think it means. So now the cars are spacing out with just about 10.5 minutes to go. Everybody with a pretty good gap except for Justin and Matt. Justin is driving in anger, we might say. Anger expressed completely fairly, I'm sure. Takes the inside line on a tight corner and grabs it away on the squared circle. Great run. Matt gets a little loose, but Justin gets a terrific run. Man, this is going to be a tough one to work out the highlights on when we do our weekly roundup. There's so much racing going on all over the track. Let's see what Matt's up to. Oh, now Glava wants in the hunt. Glava's pulling in within 3/4 of a second. So Glava says, "I don't care if I'm P9. I'm gonna grab whatever spot I can get." So he takes a little bit too much curb. Doesn't get too unsettled, but has to back out. And now he's back in the hunt. How's Ginger doing? Ginger's picked up a penalty. Shouldn't hurt him too much, although that's going to give Kaneda a little bit more breathing room. And Kaneda's going to have 5 seconds to the front and probably 2.5 seconds to the rear. But no, he gets too much curb. So let's see if Ginger can keep it within around 2 seconds after he slows down. All right, so it's thrown him back significantly. But with 8 minutes to go, it shouldn't hurt him too much. What's going on back here? All right, let's see. We're up here. Rob is now a half second behind Jester, so something's happened up front with Jester. Yeah, with a 1:28, he's dropped 3 seconds from his average time. So Splatter, right in the hunt for that final podium spot. Study this phenomenon. Oh man, Splatter's picked up a penalty right when he is about found his way under Jester's wing. Now he's going to have to serve that half second. That's going to sting. Because he was right on his pipes. And down he goes. Well, let's see if he can hold on. He's on DRS. Full throttle. Jester doesn't have DRS at this point. Well, that has not deterred Rob in the least. He is back within a second. Probably now in his slip. Slipstream and DRS aren't going to make a whole lot of difference up here. There's a lot of windy twisties going up and down the hill. It's just absolutely wonderful track to visit. It's so pretty down there in that part of Georgia. Hot and sticky in the summer. Spring and fall is when you want to be down there. Fall is absolutely glorious in the southeast. If you haven't been, give it a visit in the fall. Just make your reservations early as Splatter picks up another penalty. Boy, just as he is about to take that spot away from Jester, he cuts another corner and hits another naughty. Santa is not going to give you presents this year, Rob. Keep misbehaving like that. So the penalty line at this track is not in the worst of positions, I'll say that. Because everybody has to slow down in that chicane. If you can put the pedal to the metal and commit to it, into that corner and brake late enough, you can get that time back in a big hurry. So, up to the front, Marky B. Getting a relatively comfortable, about a 3-second lead. Pardon me. I'm using the cough button a lot. Sorry about that. Travis now 11, almost 12 seconds ahead of Jester. In P3 for the moment with 5 minutes left. Gets a lot of curb. And Splatter says, I'll take that. Rob, in spite of the penalties, is back within a second. Coming through the last corner of that squared circle. No penalty this time, so with the slipstream and the DRS, and apparently you do get DRS even if you're 12 seconds behind. So no advantage to Rob there. So the only thing he can hope for is get a nice slipstream as he comes into this little short chute. Oh, Jester gets a fantastic exit. Man, I'll tell you, these new guys. We've got Jester, we've got Matt, we've got Kaneda. All these people who just joined us, man, they are proving to be stellar drivers. We got in the back, we got Nath Pritch holding up the rear. Trying to make that controller work for him in the Porsche. Give it time, my friend. You will be at the front soon. Now, he's dropped to 125. Hell, a couple of 125s here. 4 of them, in fact. So, my goodness. Math is no slouch. He's had a couple of incidents that have put him to the rear, but boy, he is quick. Here's Glava. Glava putting down some nice times and pulling up on Justin, who has clearly had a problem and is about 3 seconds off of his best time in that last lap. So it's some kind of unfortunate mishap. Still pulling down great times. Matt in 7th. And good old Ninja puts a 124 flat down his previous lap. Don't see that often. It's a string of zeros. Down to the 1,000. Oh, Ninja's looking like a hot dog. Kaneda picks up a half-second penalty. He was well in the thick of it, especially in the first race. So this new fella has really got it going on, and man, it's great to see. Just love seeing new people come in from all over the world. Very exciting. As Travis picks up P1. What happened, Marky? Now Marky's right up his pipes, hanging out under his wing, but boy, something happened there, and Travis snatched it away. It's a little wobbly coming up over the hill. All right, I'm going to try to get a replay on that. Let's hope for the best. Let's see what happened here, hopefully. All right, we got Travis in P2. Oh, Mark picked up a penalty. So did Travis, though. They're both having to serve. Travis, though, had a better run and gets the inside of the chicane, so that's how he did it. Wow. Wow. Now he's just pulling away. So, representing the Bandits Club very well is Travis. Mark finds himself 2 seconds back now. Well, let's see what he can do. Yeah, Travis is just widening that gap. Oh, Devlin, man. Oh, you left the room, Devlin. Mackers, how you doing, Mackers? It is very nice. Macker's doing his best Borat. All right, so here we go. We got a little bit of close racing happening from P5 and P6 as Kaneda picks up a little penalty. A little half-second doodad. Is he going to have to serve it here? Nope, he's going to serve it on the next lap, apparently. With 3 seconds to go. Let's go back to the front here. And Travis with a 9-second lead, now almost 11. Snatches it away a full lap. He's going to have to complete this lap. He was so far ahead of everybody. So the entire field behind Travis is finished. Marky B snatches second. Congratulations. A terrific podium finish. And Mick D holds on for P3. Splatter in P4. Great job. Jinja in 5th. I don't think, it looks like things are sorting a little bit here, but I think I'm correct. We're going to have Marky, Jester, Splatter, and Ninja positions 2 through 5. Kaneda in 6th. Ran a fantastic race. Matt in the car nobody can see in 7th. Justin in 8th. Glava in the Sweetie Mobile gets 9th position, and our friend Nath Pritch pulls down P10. Was doing really well on lap 1. Just got into a little scrape and relinquished his position. Was just never able to get back in, but put down a wonderful string of times. And with a 1:23.7, Travis takes P1. So well done, my friend from Nebraska. From the Bandits Club. Represent, my friend. Awesome job. Raised his position 6 places. Stellar racing. So much fun. Man, that was a lot of fun to watch, guys. I hope it was for all you folks on the chat as well. And for all the folks watching. All right. Let me see. So let me see if I can find the chat.
Yeah, that seemed quite fast.
Easy.
Hello, racers.
Cracked 140.
Evening, Greg.
Good evening. How's everybody tonight?
Good. Very good.
Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. What cracking racing, folks. Both of them. Congratulations, Travis. Are you on the chat?
Yes, sir.
Outstanding drive. Man, Mark looked like he had it in the bag, and that penalty, with you just picking up those little tents, boom, 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 you got right up there up behind Mark, and that penalty just did him in. You had the run on him.
Well, and I had a penalty at the same time, too.
Yeah, I was, excuse me, I got a cough, hang on. Sorry.
Greg, he
yes.
did a 122. He did a 122.
Oh, what the?
We only just got into the 123s. What fucking chance have the rest of us got?
And the answer is nobody. 122. What spaceship did you land in?
On the bloody, chewing gum that was on our wheels. Fuck's sake.
Oh, my God. That was a hot one. I mean, he was so fast, Mark. He had to do another lap.
No shit!
Everybody else was just like, okay, we're just going to...
Did you see? I deliberately slowed down because I had 10 seconds. I thought, I'm not doing another fucking lap.
No, I didn't.
I slowed down. I got 12 seconds, bollocks to it. I'm just going to toot all over the line.
I don't blame you. That
bloody
was
bloke from Nebraska.
Well, they know how to drive on straights in Nebraska. That's all they got.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Travis got on the straightaway and he was gone.
Yes, quite soon.
So Nath Pritch says apologies to anyone who got hit by me. Well said and great sportsmanship. Nath was right in the thick of it and he slowed down until everybody went past. So
yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, well, you see a lot of that here at GenX.
Yep.
We got some nice folks on here. I'll say that. So Matt MacGyver from Canada, how you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm all right.
I see you joined us. You joined us late.
Yeah, I worked today, so I wasn't sure if I'd make it at all.
Well, we're really glad you did. Having 10 in the lobby just makes it so much more fun.
Yeah, so, thanks for having me in.
Yeah. Thanks for jumping in, man. I did mention Canada and poutine, so I gave you guys a shout.
I'll have to rewatch it. Yeah, me
so
and JJ had a pretty good battle.
Indeed, yeah, we were watching it. There were some tremendous fights going on. Marky B tells Travis, "Go back to Mars."
Exactly. Bloody alien.
Check the box to prove you're not a robot.
Well, that doesn't prove you're not an alien, does it?
Unfortunately, we will not be assimilated because he doesn't want the rest of us going that fast. So, Scruffy, how you doing tonight, bud?
Oh, I thought I had that in the fucking bag, that second race. And
well, we all did until you did
Everyone else was pissing about, and then old bloody the man from Mars turns up, and you're like, oh, for Christ's sake, anybody else? And I'd have been sitting there going, yeah, Greg, that was a fantastic race. I think I controlled it from beginning to end. But no, bloody Nebraskans.
Oh, I'm telling you, man.
You're not bitter at all, are you, about this?
Yes, I bloody am.
That's okay, Mark. You had a very nice livery tonight, and it got a mention.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yes.
Yeah. So there's always that to fall back on.
I just put that together to prove I'm colorblind.
Can you see the
people don't
fluorescent
believe
green? Can you see the fluorescent green?
I don't know. It's just it's a color, Greg.
It's just gray.
It's just that. Well, no, it's not grey, but you know, I don't know what color it is. I pick colors that I assume might clash.
I mean,
Well-
the color of jealousy is blue, Mark. So can you see that one?
No, but the color of envy is green.
Well,
That's very true, that's very true.
you know what? I can see red right now, Rob. For the first time in my life, I can see red.
You need to put a license plate on that thing and just say like G envy or something like that. I think that'd be appropriate.
Well, no, I might just put I am colorblind. Piss off. And a disabled badge, something like that.
Gap sticker. Apologies to anybody who has one. So, gentlemen, what I really want to know is how did you like the Sport Soft tires, and B the
Bollocks.
DRS? Bollocks, he says. Bollocks, Mark.
I mean, that's the professional opinions we get. It's just it's bollocks.
It was
So
fun.
with my, well,
It was fun.
you know, Airport Hobo and MacGyver seem to actually be loving the Sport Soft tires, which was equally annoying.
To be fair,
I like
I
them
wasn't
too,
even
to be
going to
honest
race
with you.
this when I saw
Well,
this
bloody
car
Mick
on
as well.
Sport Softs. I was like, this is going to be terrible. This sounds awful, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was fun to drive.
It was brilliant racing. Honest to God, I'm kind of becoming a fan of the Sports Soft tires at the moment. Just to see the cars wobbling up over the hills and trying to stay on track and picking up the grass.
Maybe in this car. I don't know about all the other cars in the game, but this
Yeah.
car.
Yeah,
It is a great car, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's absolutely superb.
yeah, it is.
So,
It is.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
pretty-
spring like the
pretty amazing.
LFA, but boy, is it stable. It looks great in
Yeah.
the owners.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
so,
it's
what
great.
about the DRS? So, what does everybody think of the DRS?
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's just something else to keep your finger on the button for, and it's just you got enough to be thinking about, And I was saying to Mark, I mapped the button wrong, so I haven't got long enough fingers to reach like the shifter and to hit the button at the same time. So I was undertaking my hand off the shifter to put it on the button, then back on the shifter, which is probably where I lost a lot of time.
I was saying he should put a carrot on the end of his VR, so he can just lean forward and poke the overtake button with the carrot.
Oh man!
I think that's something we'd all love to see, to be fair.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Yes.
Like, it's the scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz driving GT7.
Oh man! Oh, there's a livery idea. Put a carrot on the back of your your car, or a rabbit. Oh my God! Well, gentlemen, just two stellar races. It's so great to see the new folks on, especially given.
Amen.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been
And welcome.
fantastic having a few
And
more
welcome.
people. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Apart from Travis,
good racing
you
with
can
you
piss
guys.
off.
Oh, screw that guy. Yeah, we're starting to give you the Dan East treatment here, Travis.
Yeah.
Just get ready for it. It's going to come. Gentlemen, I believe that was probably all the time we have here for the stream. So, folks, really appreciate you giving us some stellar, fantastic, wonderful entertainment. I hope you all had a great time. We certainly did. And I just want to say for all of us at GenX, have a great rest of your week and keep on racing.